What's up, you guys? It's your girl Des, and I am back with another mother loving video. So we had like a, what you want to call it, babe? Like a scare. We had like a scare, and we are at the hospital monitoring the baby. I don't know if y'all can hear his heartbeat. Yeah, so that's his heartbeat. But yeah, we had a scare. I'll go into a little bit more details of the scare in a minute. But yeah, so we are basically at the hospital right now, y'all. I am sweating because it's so hot in here. I don't see how Aaron still got his coat on, but
you naked, you half naked.
Yeah, literally no clothes on but this gown. Let me show y'all, baby. What you got to say, babe?
Asher, kick your mama butt from now on so that she ain't worried about if you moving or not. That's the whole reason why we're here. She was scared that he wasn't moving all day, but so I was like, let's just go to the hospital. She had to do hair and some more stuff, but I mean, this is our top priority right now and for the rest of our lives, so I'm glad we came to get some reassurance.
Yeah, for sure. At first I was like, I don't really want to go because I didn't want it to, you know, like not be nothing. It's just me freaking out. But then at the same time, like the doctor told me to make sure I keep track that he is moving a lot. And for him to not be moving, I was just like real scared. But yeah, guys, so this is where we are. We're not even really like in a room. I'm about to show you guys. But yeah, we're not really in a room. It's just like a curtain with multiple rooms in here. And it's just the little monitor over there, Aaron over there, and a sink, like real small. But yeah, so we'll definitely keep you guys updated and let you guys know what they say. I did feel a couple kicks probably about 20 minutes ago. I haven't felt anything since I went to the bathroom. So the doctor said she'll be back to check and see if he's moving based off of the monitor. And then we'll go from there. And y'all, I look a hot mess. Like I wasn't planning this. But yeah, so that's what we are doing now. And I guess I'll pull you guys back up when we got a little bit more information. All right, guys, so we are... So we are actually leaving.
Thank God we're leaving, guys.
Literally, thank God. But the baby was doing fine. They said I might not be able to feel him as much as often because of too much fluid. So that's basically where we are now. Yeah, thank God he is okay because your girl was stressing out. I can't have my baby early. But yeah, so we are leaving now and we have to follow up with our doctor tomorrow. But baby boy is doing fine and we got how many more weeks? 9 more weeks to go, y'all. So he better hold off.
Hopefully we ain't here until 9.
Right. So hopefully he holds off 9 more weeks and everything goes good. But y'all, I literally did not want to come, but son just be, you know, like when son just tell you, like, especially because Aaron like, well, let's just go. And it's because, like, when you having a baby, like, you don't want to wait it off and then something go wrong because you waited too long. So good thing we did come, because I got to hear his heartbeat. I got to feel him kick a couple times. So that was good. Oh, yeah, I'm tired. But yeah, so we are walking back to the car now. I was gonna record while I was in the thing, but it was like other people in that type of room that we was in, so I didn't want y'all all in their business. But yeah, so we walking to the car now, and we are about to head home. And Asher, you better not give me no another scare, cause I can't take it. But yeah, so that's what we doing. What else should I say? Thank you, you too. What else should I say, babe? Together. What was it, B? Yeah. Well, yeah, so that is it, you guys. Quick little short little video, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell to get notified each and every time to drop a video. Make sure y'all pray. Parents and visitors, make sure y'all pray for us. Let us make it this 9 more weeks. Have a healthy baby, healthy rest of the pregnancy, and a healthy labor. Yeah, so that's it. And we are checking out. Peace. They say peace. All right, guys. So by this time you have already watched the majority of the video. So I basically just wanted to get back on here and kind of explain, you know, what took place. It is the next morning, but basically I told you guys from the beginning I wanted to be very, very transparent with my pregnancy, even with the video that I had created about the 10 things that they usually don't. But yeah, so from the beginning I had basically said that I wanted to be like extremely transparent with my pregnancy. And like, I just feel like, especially me, like prior to getting pregnant, it's like you look up a lot of stuff and you want like real advice. And it's just kind of like, especially when you're looking on Google, it's just always like either the worst case scenario or it's the average case scenario. So, yeah, I just said that I wanted to be open and I wanted to be honest about my pregnancy. So basically what had took place is I had an ultrasound, and at my ultrasound, they said that my amniotic fluid levels were a little bit high. Not to worry because they could possibly go down, but they were a little high at that specific ultrasound. So, they just basically said, keep track of the baby, make sure he's moving and everything is okay. No fluids are leaking and stuff like that. So I went to my doctor's appointment, what was it, like a week later. And he just basically said that, basically the same thing, just keep track of the baby movements and stuff, and that we will check back at the next ultrasound. So that's what I did. Well, like, I went to the doctor's appointment, everything was fine. And I was just waiting on the next ultrasound. So, the doctor has said also that, no, not the doctor said, sorry, y'all, I lost my train of thought. Y'all, my hair is like a mess, okay? It needs to be washed because it's so like tangly. But yeah, so, amniotic fluid, if you do not know, is basically a fluid that's inside of your sac. With the baby, the sac that the baby is in. And once you hit a certain milestone in your pregnancy, more than, I believe it's like, don't quote me, y'all, but I believe it's like more than 75% of the fluid is urine from the baby. So the baby intakes the fluid by drinking it and swallowing it, and then they release the fluid by urinating. So in my case, my doctor said that my baby either is not drinking enough or he's urinating too much, which has caused me to have higher levels than normal. So with that being said, that can cause for early delivery if the levels do not go down or if they get way too high. So basically just watching that and keeping an eye on it for the rest of my pregnancy. So that was like our dilemma in the beginning. Nothing like extreme to worry about, just a waiting process, waiting on our next ultrasound to know what the doctor's plans were going to be, because the next ultrasound basically would have told us if we were fine or if we were going to have to get scheduled for early delivery, which by that time I have my next ultrasound, I'll be 34 weeks, which would be 3 weeks earlier than full term, which is not that bad because at this point the baby is fully developed. He's just gaining weight. So I wasn't too worried about it. Plus I know that God got me, period. God has Asher and we will always be good. I've prayed about it and I know that, you know, God works miracles. So everything is going to be just fine. But then I had a super TMI, but I had a super big gush of discharge. It was way more than normal. Once again, I hope, like, if you guys don't want to hear about it, then you can like click off the video. But I said from the beginning, I really want to be transparent about my pregnancy, because pregnancy is not all roses and strawberries and happy and sunshine. Like, there are problems that you go through, even just with your own level of anxiety, and emotions are just all over the place. You know, things do happen. Bodies are different. Every pregnancy is different. Babies are different. Development is different. So yes, people do go through a lot during a pregnancy. So mine actually is not like extremely major. It's kind of minor compared to some things that people go through, but it's also something that's more common. You having higher levels of amniotic fluid is more common than a lot of other like issues that some babies go through, like genetic issues and things like that. So yes, so I had a big gush of discharge. It looked like mucus, and I called the doctor and she was like, well, it may be a part of your mucus plug. Just stay on alert and make sure that there's no fluid. Make sure your water doesn't break and that you don't start having contractions. So 2, once you get about 28 weeks, you're supposed to feel your baby. 28 weeks, sometimes earlier, you're supposed to feel your baby move at least 10 times every 2 hours. And I never really keep track of Asher because he is like pretty active. And he's kind of like on a schedule. Like, I know for sure at 10 o'clock at night, he's going to be moving. 5 o'clock in the morning, he's going to be moving. 2 o'clock in the morning, he's going to be moving. And then throughout the day, I know I feel him moving all the time, but I never like really watch the time like that he's moving or whatever. So, after I had that big discharge, I talked to the nurse and everything was fine. She just told me to keep a watch out for everything. And then like throughout the day, I just did not feel him moving at all. Like, I played music, which he usually loves. He did not move. I talked to him. I rubbed him. I put the flashlight on him. Like, nothing. All the things that usually make him move, he didn't move. So I was like extremely nervous. And I didn't say anything at first because I don't like to worry myself. And then I also don't want to worry my family. So I kind of held it off, but my mom kept asking, like, after I had the gush, she kept asking, like, had you felt him moving? Have you felt him moving? And then, like, I just kept telling her, no, like, he's not up, he's not moving. And so then by the end of the night, it probably got about like 7 o'clock, and I just called the doctor and I was just like, I haven't really felt him moving today. You know, just want to make sure he's okay. Is there anything I should be aware of? And the doctor told me to come in and to get placed on the monitor. So that's what you guys see in the video. I had to go in, get placed on the monitor so that they can track him. And thank God, like, everything was okay. His heartbeat was fine. It was between, the entire time we was there, it went as low as 145 and as high as like 163. So his heartbeat was definitely healthy, beating the entire time. And they caught a few movements, which was also a good sign. And she said that I may not be able to feel as many movements as normal if my amniotic fluid levels are rising. So now that's just our only concern, waiting until my next ultrasound to see how those amniotic fluids are doing. I'm praying that they go down so we don't have to deliver early and that baby can remain healthy and growing and baking in my stomach. But like I said, I know that God got us. Definitely don't want to stress. Definitely don't want to worry myself, because that's just only going to make things worse for me as well as the baby. But yes, I just wanted to give you guys like a little update of how everything was going. My mom definitely was like our rock last night. Like, I know she was super nervous, but she definitely held it together. Checking on us 24/7, making sure that, you know, everything was fine. And also thank you for calling and checking on us as well. Asher loves his Papa D. We truly appreciate you. Mommy, we definitely appreciate you. My support system is crazy, and I'm so thankful so thankful and glad to have you guys by our side. We definitely couldn't get through it by ourselves, so thank you guys so just a little scare for all of us. The doctor did say that the mucus plug can start to come out, because I am 31 weeks, that the mucus plug can start to come out piece by piece, which would make my discharge a lot, it'll be more frequent and a lot thicker than normal. So that's another thing that I have to, you know, just watch out for, and just make sure that there's no big gushes like a water break, or feeling contractions in my stomach, or like pressure as if the baby is like pushing down on my area down there. So yeah, that's basically what had took place. I want to thank you guys so much for continuing to support us. I know we are all super anxious to meet Asher. I am so excited to meet my baby. I cannot wait till he get here. I know he's going to remain healthy. He's definitely strong. That heartbeat tells it all every time we get to hear it. And yes, like, I don't know, it's definitely been an adventure for sure. Just a little scared, but I know that everything is going to be okay. Just continue to pray for us as we are praying for ourselves. And yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I guess I'll do the outro again, even though me and Aaron did it earlier in the video. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell to notify each and every time we drop a video, because we are dropping them bangers. If you do not have to subscribe, there's a red button down below that says subscribe. Once you hit it, it's going to turn gray and you have joined the family. Don't forget to share this video with anyone and everyone that you may know, because our channel needs to grow. Thank you guys so much, and we are checking out. Peace.